Around the World in 80 Days. This is an adventurous novel written by Jules Gabriel Verne, who was a French novelist, poet, and playwright. He wrote many adventurous novels. Among the foremost were The Center of the Earth, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, and lastly, Around the World in 80 Days in 1873. Welcome viewers to my channel Learning English with Amol. This video is about the outline of the novel Around the World in 80 Days. Around the World in 80 Days is a classic adventure novel by the French writer Jules Verne, which was published in 1873. The story starts on October 1st, 1872, when the major character Phileas Fogg, who is a rich British gentleman living in a solitude. Despite his wealth, Fogg lives a modest life with habits carried out with mathematical precision. Very little can be said about his social life other than he is a member of the Reform Club. So, Phileas Fogg reaches there to the Reform Club and met his friends. It was a usual practice of these people to come together there in the Reform Club, play cards, enjoy themselves, discuss about some issues happening around, and go back to their respective residence. On the day particularly, they had a debate on a issue that was about that in India particularly, because of the newly emerging railways, it was possible for anybody to complete the voyage of the world there in 80 days. In Daily Telegraph, article there was an article about this issue of newly emerging railway in India, and there was a huge discussion on, and Phileas Fogg accepted it as a challenge. He accepts a wager for 20,000 pounds from his fellow club members, which he will receive if he makes it around the world in 80 days. Accompanied by Passepartout, he leaves London by train at 8:40 p.m. on Wednesday, October 2, 1872, and is due back at the Reform Club at the same time 80 days later, Saturday, December 21, 1872. On the map, you can see the starting point of this adventure was from London, and later on it was switching over to the Suez, and afterwards it was reaching out there to Bombay in India, and later on to the east coast, that is Kolkata or Calcutta of that time, later on to Hong Kong, then Yokohama, and afterwards it was going to reach to America, and there in San Francisco. Afterwards it was towards New York, and finally they had to reach to London. During the course of time, they had to use many uh, sources like steamer, boat, then railway. Even they had to have the elephant for their completion of this adventure. The itinerary as originally planned starts from London in United Kingdom to Suez in Egypt by rail to Brindisi and steamer. Its name is the Mongolia. Across the Mediterranean Sea, it takes almost 7 days. From Suez to Bombay in India by steamer, its name is the Mongolia. Across the Red Sea and the Indian Ocean, it takes almost 13 days. From Bombay to Calcutta by rail in 3 days. From Calcutta to Victoria in Hong Kong by steamer, its name was the Rangoon, across the South China Sea in 13 days. From Hong Kong to Yokohama in Japan by steamer, the Carnatic, across the South China Sea, East China Sea, and the Pacific Ocean in 6 days. From Yokohama to San Francisco in United States by steamer, its name is the General Grant, across the Pacific Ocean, it takes almost 22 days. From San Francisco to New York City by rail in 7 days. Finally, from New York to London by steamer, its name is the China, across the Atlantic Ocean to Liverpool and rail. This take almost 8 days. The total days for the journey is 79 as planned. Fogg and Passepartout reach Suez in time. While disembarking in Egypt, they are watched by a Scotland Yard detective named Fix, who has been dispatched from London in search of a bank robber. There happened a huge bank robbery in the Bank of England, and it was published there in the Daily Telegraph on the very front page. And Mr. Fix, who was working there for the Scotland Yard, he was in search of the person behind this huge robbery. So he came across this particular couple, Fogg and Passepartout. At the sight of Mr. Fogg, this detective Mr. Fix started thinking seriously about the appearance which was discussed by earlier and the appearance of Mr. Fogg, which was almost resembling. Because of the resemblance of the external features of Mr. Fogg with the robber, Fix mistakes Fogg for the criminal. Since he cannot secure a warrant in time, Fix boards the steamer, the Mongolia, conveying the travelers to Bombay. Fogg promises the steamer engineer a large reward if he gets them to Bombay early. They dock 2 days ahead of schedule. During the voyage, this detective Fix becomes acquainted with Passepartout without revealing his purpose. After reaching India, they take a train from Bombay to Calcutta. In India, particularly, Fogg learns that the Daily Telegraph article was wrong. The railroad ends at Kholbai and starts again 50 miles further on at Allahabad. Fogg buys an elephant, hires a guide, and starts towards Allahabad. On their way, they come across a procession in which a young Indian woman, Oda, is led to a sanctuary to be sacrificed by Sati the next day by Brahmins. Since the young woman is drugged with opium and hemp and is obviously not going voluntarily, the travelers decide to rescue her. They watched the procession and they came to know that it was something which was really not going to happen good thing with that young lady. Actually, they were thinking to late order to go for sati, which was really a forceful act of those days, and it was really not a uh, in favor of a human right. So they follow the procession to the site where Passepartout takes the place of Oda's deceased husband on the funeral pyre, on which she is to be burned. During the ceremony, he rises from the pyre, scaring off the priest, and carries the young woman away. The 12 hours gained earlier lost, but Fogg shows no regret. The travelers hasten to catch the train at the next railway station, taking Oda with them. At Kolkata, they board a steamer that is entitled the Rangoon going to Hong Kong. Fix has Fogg and Passepartout arrested. They jump bail and Fix follows them to Hong Kong. He shows himself to Passepartout, who is delighted to again meet his traveling companion from the earlier voyage. Still, without a warrant, Fix sees Hong Kong as his last chance to arrest Fogg on British soil. Passepartout becomes convinced that Fix is a spy from the Reform Club. Fix confides in Passepartout, who does not believe a word and remains convinced that his master is not a bank robber. To prevent Passepartout from informing his master about the premature departure of their next vessel, the Carnatic, Fix gets Passepartout drunk and drugs him in an opium den. Passepartout still manages to catch the steamer to Yokohama but neglects to inform Fogg that the steamer is leaving the evening before its scheduled departure date. Fogg discovers that he missed his connection. He searches for a vessel that will take him to Yokohama, finding a pilot boat, the Tankadri, that takes him and Oda to Shanghai, where they catch a steamer to Yokohama. Afterwards, the General Grant boat or that steamer that took them to the next destination. In San Francisco, they board a transcontinental train to New York, encountering a number of obstacles along the way. A massive herd of bison crossing the tracks, a failing suspension bridge, and the train being attacked by Sioux warriors. After uncoupling the locomotive from the carriages, Passepartout is kidnapped by the Indians, But Fogg rescues him after American soldiers volunteer to help. They continue by a wind powered sledge to Omaha, where they get train to New York. Due to unexpected developments there on the way towards New York, they get late and their next ship moves and they get late, so they had to make another plan. Fogg starts looking for an alternative to cross the Atlantic Ocean. He finds a steamboat, the Henrietta, destined for Bordeaux in France. The captain of the boat refuses to take the company to Liverpool, whereupon Fogg consents to be taken to Bordeaux for 22,000 American dollar, roughly 39,802 in today's currency for passengers. On their way, he then bribes the crew to mutiny and make course for Liverpool. Against hurricane winds and going on full steam, the boat runs out of fuel after a few days. Fogg buys the boat from the captain and has the crew burn all the wooden parts to keep up the steam. As the time was heading fast, the companions arrived at Queenstown in Ireland. Afterwards, they took the train to Dublin and then a ferry to Liverpool. And they were rushing out to London so as to meet their deadline. Unfortunately, the novel took an unexpected twist, and once they reach to the English soil, Detective Fix produces a warrant and arrests Fogg. Phileas Fogg was taken in prison. He had been shut up in the custom house and he was to be transferred to London the next day. A short time later, the misunderstanding is cleared up. The actual robber, James Strand, was caught 3 days earlier in the Edinburgh. However, Fogg has missed the train and arrives in London 5 minutes late. Certain he lost the wager. It was his assumption. Since Fogg believes that he was late and he could not complete the condition of reaching out there on 21st of December, there at a certain time, he started feeling that he lost his wager. So he apologizes to Oda for bringing her with him, since he now has to live in poverty and cannot support her. Oda confesses that she loves him and asks him to marry her. Fogg calls out to Passport out to notify the minister for arranging their marriage. The following day at the minister's, Passport out learns that he is mistaken in the date, which he takes to be Sunday, December 22, but which is actually Saturday, December 21, because the party travelled eastward, gaining a day. The wager can still be won, but there is very little time left. So somehow another excitement grew as Passport out realized that they were one day before to their expected time period, because their entire journey was towards eastward, and in 360-degree the world, when they were moving in the circumference, they actually reached there one day before in the time zone. So an advantage was there and still the match was open for them. Passepartout rushed towards his master. He informs it accordingly to Fogg, who reaches the Reform Club just in time to win the wager. Fogg marries Oda, and the journey around the world is complete within 80 days. When Mr. Fogg reaches out there to the Reform Club, all those 5 members who challenged Fogg to complete that journey within 80 days, he reaches there at the very last moment and completes its condition. So this way he wins the very challenge of making his journey around the world in 80 days. So, such an adventurous novel, its outline is completed with these following pictures. If you like this video, please mark like, share it with your friends and relatives, and don't forget to subscribe the channel. Thank you.